You will listen to a talk on the National Botanical Gardens. Listen to the talk and answer questions 1 to 6. First, you have some time to look at the questions. Listen and answer questions 1 to 6.
Good morning and welcome to the National Botanical Gardens. I'm your guide, Lisa, for the garden tour. This garden is a step closer towards the conservation of indigenous trees that are essential to the regional vegetation. Since it is a planned project, it also becomes a useful centre for research on the conservation of plant species. Actually, this region is too big to be called a garden. It covers about 30 hectares of land, which is protected by the Central Forest Service management of the country. As you can see in this map, there are no concrete structures anywhere in this area. You'll see only landscapes and narrow paths lightly cleared for walking. These special pathways are called the garden walks. We are here at the Botanical Garden Office, and there's an L-shaped garden walk from here right up to the forest zone. The first square section on the left is the nursery, with saplings of some of the most exotic plants and trees. You can buy everything you like when we complete the tour. From here, we'll be walking the track to the 2 forest areas that have the native trees and smaller plants that are used for landscaping the local urban areas. The native tree zone is here, immediately behind the nursery, and next to it is the non-native trees zone. We are now looking at the huge fenced area on the west. You can see an area with fencing. This is the exotic forest zone. Several species of vegetation and insects that breed in this land will be destroyed or lose their habitat due to trampling by visitors. So entry is allowed for researchers only. There's a smaller garden walk going up north beyond the fencing. It leads to the research centre, which is built of eco-friendly construction material, has natural heating and cooling technology, and uses solar energy. This building is not open to visitors, but we will visit the exhibition in the smaller extension of this building, not the larger one. It has a separate entrance within the research centre. We will see a short documentary on the importance of forest conservation, followed by a talk by an expert on how you can contribute to tree conservation. After we tour the nursery and the exhibition in the research centre, we will gather in the Shamiana for lunch. It's on the left as we head back to the garden office. Meals in the open are a unique experience, and I am sure you will enjoy it. After lunch, we will head to the main entrance. To the left, you will see a circular garden with a display of colourful ornamental plants. On the other side of this garden walk, there is a beautiful topiary display. You'll get to see the topirists at work trimming plants into various shapes of birds, animals, and other objects. This garden walk connects the botanical garden to the village nearby. Most workers are local and use this pathway, but it is also open for morning walkers or visitors who want to have a glimpse of the rural life around. You will be paying for your purchases here at the garden office as we exit the premises.
You will hear the librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people who are visiting the library.
Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here, and you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organised and what you'll find where. And You should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, my desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier, in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right, and on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia collection, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's about it. Oh, there's also the library office on the left of the librarian's desk. OK. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yes, thank you, sir.